morning.
There is a universal sing song here. Good morning. I don't know who taught children that, but that is how it works. And that is the magic. Do you agree with me? However disturbed you are, in the morning father gave one tight slap to you, but you come to the class, you become a child. Agree with me? You forget what happened at home, you start playing with your friends, and you have fun. And that is the definition of school. How many of you went to school when you were around 13 years old? 13 years old, did you go to school, right? No, you didn't go to school? When you were 13 years old, let me see. 13 years old. Went to school? So did you go to school thinking in the morning, today I will learn Pythagoras theorem? When you were 15 years old, did you say chemistry 108 formula, I'm going to learn today, come on. I want to go to school, yay! Do you think like that? You all are speaking to clap for yourself. Nobody is lying to me here. We never went to school for studying. We went to school because we had best friends to play with. Agree?
Yes.
Am I right? Or school had a very nice slides and the swings. Yes, girls? And we were talking about friends about everything. This is the definition of school. Today's generation is very, very smart. How many of you think your children are smarter than you? Why do you think that happened? Sir? So what happened? Generation means what? Realize but what?
The learning speed is very fast.
They are learning?
Speed, like fraction course.
Okay.
They are adapting the technology faster than us.
Why? How this happened? When you were pregnant with the child, did you give any syrup?
Oh.
Did you give any tablet, any injection in the womb? What happened? Why are they smart compared to us? When I feel my children are smarter than me, but why?
They have a lot of exposure.
Absolutely Wi-Fi. In my bag, there is something in my bag, there is a chocolate. I want to get some. He is absolutely right. You give a nice answer which I like, I will give chocolate. So give a lot of answer. Imagine 1 hour I will speak. My husband says my voice is very nice. You will go to speak there. Okay, how about a nut? That's more healthy than the chocolate. But I don't like chocolate. So we do not pick whether you want to take a nut or a chocolate. Okay, come back. So please keep speaking. I'm here for you. And I'm not going to give you any gyan. For gyan, you can go to Google. Google will give you all the gyan. I will make it very simple. I will share how it is easy and joyful to be a parent. I'm not speaking on behalf of the school. I'm a counseling psychologist. I'm a pathologist by profession. I worked 8 years in hospitals in Mumbai and Hyderabad. And then my daughter happened. Lucky Indian woman that I am, I will sit at home do nothing. Just roll on the floor with my child and play with her and take care of her. How many of you think we are very lucky being Indian women? We don't have to earn money. Husbands can do that. My husband is also very nice. He said, okay, you can be at home, have vacation, do household chores, which are fun. And I was at home. Till my daughter started going to school, I used to hang on the gate of the school which relate to that. Leave your career, leave what you studied for, and now you're minding your child. Am I right? How many women here relate to that? That I love taking care of my baby and my family, so I quit my career. When I used to wait for her, other children would be there and I would play with them. Other thing happened is, I never taught my daughter anything. I was busy playing with her. I just played with her. I didn't teach her anything. I didn't have a babysitter for YouTube. Who taught her ants on the app, nothing. No babysitting. Only me. Jumping with her, her. So in the school, she was very attentive. When teacher would say A for apple, she would say, "Hmm." It was very interesting for her. Her teachers were very happy with me because they had a child who had no idea about anything and was learning for the first time. They saw me playing with children and they said, "Madam, why don't you become a teacher?" I said, "I know how to play with children. I don't know how to teach them." One of the teachers said, "There is diploma in early childhood education. Why don't you train yourself?" I went to an institute for 1 year. I did a diploma in early childhood education and my life changed. I learned something about psychology. And trust me, my nature, my behavior and my attitude changed towards people. After that, I did masters in psychology and became a counseling psychologist. The day I completed, my mother-in-law came to me. I live in a joint family from last 26 years. My mother-in-law came and said, "Oh, now you tell me what am I thinking? You're a psychologist, don't tell me." I told her, "Mama, I don't know what you are thinking. I now know what I am thinking." And that was the biggest change that I had. After that, I worked in preschool as a teacher. Then I got an opportunity to become trainer for early childhood educators. And in 2013, I started my own academy where women come for 1 year and do a diploma in early childhood education and they become teachers like these teachers. Before I go ahead, I want to clap for these women standing here. A huge round of applause. Very nice. Please clap. Now the reason I asked you to clap is not because they are paying me to ask you to clap. Imagine at home you have 1, 2 or 3 children and you are tired of them. They handle 20 of them on a daily basis. Don't they deserve the chakra? And the magic is, your children at home don't listen to you. But these children in the school are in love with the teacher. Agree with me? How many of your children come home and say, "Mama, you be like my teacher. Mama, my teacher is so beautiful. Mama, my teacher wear lipstick, you wear lipstick." For that, it's amazing. I'm telling you, for a woman, to hear "I love you" is very important. All the husbands will agree with me. You're married to your wife, but still she wants to hear "I love you" every day. In my job, in our job, we don't have to worry about husbands telling us, children tell us. So that's the advantage of being early childhood educator. Every year, I produce 50 babies. Don't look at my size. I don't add in the population of India. These babies are women between 20 to 50 years, women who want to become early childhood educator. They come to our academy, they get trained, and they change their attitude not only about education, but about how to bring up their children. How many of you think parenting is very easy? Oh, no. Okay, let's do an activity. You think it's very easy? Please stand up. I want to get a chocolate for all. I really, really admire. Please stand up. Any language is fine. Please stand up. Why do you think it is very easy? You didn't have labor pain? Cesarean? Normal delivery? Pain only is easy? How parenting is easy? Please tell me. I'm interested. You all are interested, right? Look at her. Right. It is joyful, but raising the child is easy. Every day do you only laugh with the child? You don't feel angry? Never. Or what did I say? Yes. Totally. Wonderful. How old is your baby? 4 years old. You never got angry with your child? Where is your husband? Where is your mother-in-law? Where is the child? close your eyes. Think about yourself when you were a baby. How easy your life was. Then you went to school. You had friends. You didn't want homework, but life was still very easy. Then you went to a college, a freedom came. You bunked the class and went to the movies with friends. You steal a little money from dad's pocket or mama's purse and spent on ice cream with friends. Still life was beautiful. However, at that time, you wanted to be settled, was your dream. You wanted to grow up faster. You wanted a job. That was your dream. Once you got the job, now you wanted to get married. The dreams were real. Nagarjuna, Saundarya were the life partners. Then you finally got married. The next dream was now to have a baby. And you thought you are all geared up for that. Finally, you gave birth to a child. You saw your own heart jumping outside your body. When you took the first step, the joy you had. When you spoke the first word, the joy you had. Please open your eyes. How many of you are smiling? I will see how many of you are smiling. I will see it. What a joy life has been. But tell me honestly, how difficult is it each day? When you want your child to do something and they don't listen. When you want the best out of your child and they are stick to the gadgets, to the cartoon, how difficult it is. To make the ends meet on a daily basis, how difficult it is. You do not want to repeat the mistake your parents did. How difficult is that? After you became a parent, how many of you respect your parents more? I feel you. I used to always think my father is such a miser. Miser means, Telugu word? That's the word. In Hindi, we call it confused. So, me and my husband decided we will have a baby only when we had enough money. We delayed having baby. There was never enough money. And first 2 years, baby didn't need any money. Yes, no. Except the vaccination charges, the baby doesn't need any money. I'm very ancient compared to you all. My daughter is now 21 years old. I have to look up to her. In our time, diaper expenditure was not that. Jumbo was enough. Now you guys have more expenditure, sorry for that. However, children don't need money till the age of 2. After that, they need good school, good kind of environment, and then money is required. But don't delay the baby. What children require are 3 P's. Number 1, your presence. You need to be available. When I had a baby, my husband is a nephrologist. You know, kidney doctor. When I had a baby, I had a condition with him that every Sunday, you will take care of the baby for the 4 hours. I will sleep. That time, I am not the mother, you are the father. Because his job is such, he would leave in the morning, come back in the night. He could not be there Monday to Saturday. Fine, no problem, I am available. Why did you have a baby? Can anybody answer that? Why did you decide to have a baby? Answer my baby. Time passes, why did you have a baby? Come on. You were thought about it, right? That's the beauty of it. Before you buy a car, you think how many times. Before you buy a house, even rent a house, how many times do you think? But we think having a baby is a biological process. I'm so sorry to tell you. It's not. It's a very conscious decision. Why did you decide to have a child? Ma'am? To show our love to the babies. Oh, very interesting. Anybody else? मतलब दूसरों के बच्चों को प्यार नहीं दे सकते मैम? Anybody else? Why did you have a baby? Such an important question, you know.
Going by the Indian values, there's a lot of pressure.
Absolutely, అత్తమ్మ చెప్పింది అమ్మ చెప్పింది చేయాలి. పెళ్లి తర్వాత next question is now baby. Every time you don't get your periods or your Bollywood, Tollywood movies have spoiled it. Anyway, come back. We have a baby because we love our partner, and together we want to have a prodigy. The survey says, in psychology, which is a survey, why people have children, you will be shocked or you might agree. 90% of the answers were, in our old age, they will take care of us. However, this generation that is sitting in front of us, none of you expect that from your children, I know. I'm talking about my generation and I'm very ancient. When I was asked this question, my daughter asked me, why did you want me? I said, you are the witness of my love for my husband. He said, tell me really why did you have me? I said, we didn't think about it. We just loved having a baby. I'm crazy about children. I see children and I go mad. That's one of the reasons why I selected this field. I love spending time with children. And like ma'am said, in last 21 years, I have never raised my voice to my daughter. Forget raising my hand. But if you meet her and ask her, who are you scared of? I live in a joint family, mother-in-law, sister-in-law, her husband, my husband, and 2 dog-in-laws. Nobody shouts at her. She's pampered because after my husband, she was born. So you can imagine how she was treated. If you ask her who are you scared of, she will say mommy. I never raised my hand. You can actually call her and ask her. Forget hands. But my eyes would be now. We were raised very differently, my dear friends. How many of us got a chopper from our mommy, papa, chacha, chachi, uncle, auntie, dada, dadi? All of us. ऐसे ही तो यार हाथ ऊपर करो, let me see your awake. We all. Do you have any trauma about it? No. Can you believe my daughter has a trauma? I swear I never yelled at her. Arey Baba, it's okay. Once she was in grade 6 and her continues, don't ever tell my daughter that you told her this. Okay? It's not live, my God. Okay, I tell you. When she was in 6th standard, for a few days, she refused to have bath. And the mother I am, I would tell her,